Hey guys, Joebizz34 back again, showcasing some more of my custom Jasons like I promised. In this case, just kind of Sideshow reworked Jasons, I should say. And I just want to say, since I'm getting to know more and more people on YouTube now, as well as Sideshow and 1/6 Warriors and all those things, my real first name is Ron. I know people call me Joe or assume my first name is Joe because I use the nickname Joe Biz or the username Joe Biz. Really quick funny story before I get into these. Years ago, I worked at a place that I got a friend into, and I work in computers, and it was winter, and I came in all spiffy looking one day. I had like a new business trench coat I was wearing, and gloves, and a scarf, and my friend just kind of looked at me and laughed and says, "Oh, who are you? Who are you trying to be, Joe Biz?" So it was just like an expression, I guess, like Joe Cool or whatever, basically calling me a Mr. Businessman. So Joe Biz then stuck with me as a not a username, a nickname, I should say, that they called me at work, and it kind of just was endearing, and it kind of stuck. So throughout my life, I've always used Joe Biz when I sign up for things, and the number just came from the username being either too short or needing numbers in it. So like on eBay, when I first signed up for there, I was 32 years old, so I became Joebizz32. So if you ever see Joebizz32 on eBay, I don't really sell on there right now. I might in the future, but Joebizz32 is me. It's the same as Joebizz34 on Sideshow Freaks and all that, and here. The 34, I think I used at one point either because of my age or I have the numbers 34 in my address now, in my house. And then when I first moved to Jersey, I lived off, anybody that's familiar with Jersey, I lived off of Route 34. So 34 just kind of latched on and became part of my username for things, Joebizz34. So if you see Joe Biz anything out there, the odds are it's me. But my first name is Ron. Okay, that's my real first name. So anyway, this is the next couple Jasons I want to show you. I showed you in my last video my reworked part 2s, 3, and 4. 4 being the most custom out of the 3 because that really was kind of built with a different body and everything. But these here, when I did these, there's the mask, and I'll put them on in a little bit. These here, my goal primarily at the time was, can I make Sideshow Jasons look better without changing anything? So in other words, I wasn't really able to sculpt yet. I wasn't. I was just kind of starting out, trying to keep up with the big boys, barely. And I wanted to make my Jasons look better and cooler, but save some money. I didn't really have the money to go out and buy some high-end customs, which they're worth it if you can afford them. I mean, I later bought some, but at the time I wanted to see, hey, my goal is, can I make this look something more display-worthy with just using what was originally in the box? And that's what I think I did. I think I succeeded, and especially him here, like the Part 7 Jason, I have gotten some commission work afterwards of other people that owned him and wanted me to kind of rework theirs to make them look like this one that I did. Now, this is still the original Sideshow head sculpt, which was not the best. A lot of people have complained about it. But as you can tell, I've added to it. I resculpted around it and kind of made it meatier and tried to add some more depth to it. A lot of added sculpting on it just to enhance what was there. But it is the original head sculpt, just with me and reworking it a little bit and repainting it. The clothes are the original clothes. I just re-ripped them, dyed them, weathered them. I just kind of made them try to look more movie accurate. And the only thing else that I sculpted besides a little bit on the face was the ribs. He has like this bodysuit underneath that gives you the ribs and the corroded skin looking thing. The skin look, and the ribs were there already, but I did go with epoxy, and I sculpted ribs over the rubber ribs that were there to kind of give it that more realistic bone look and to make them stick out and be more noticeable. So that's kind of the most I reworked it, as far besides weathering and redying the outfit and everything. And then behind here, you can see I just repainted and reworked the back, the back and the ribs, the spine, everything showing through. Repainted it, weathered it, everything like that, just to kind of make it stand out better. And I know I'm doing things a little backwards. I should have started with part 6 and then go to here, but for some reason I went to him first. But there's a reason why I think mentally I started with this one, because I am thinking of doing more part 7s in the future, and maybe a little better, with maybe different head sculpts and stuff. So I'm going to sell this one. So I'm just letting you guys know, if anybody out there is interested, I think I'm going to sell him, because I'm going to rework another one soon. So here's, okay, so here he is with the mask on. I had to pause it for a second just to, I didn't want to waste time just fussing with it. But you can see here I reworked the mask a little bit. I did extend it a little bit to kind of give it that rotting, burnt look on the side. I wanted it to look like it was corroding and not just missing, but it actually looks like it's been under, he's been underwater for a while. Weathered the mask. I gave it more of a shiny look. I don't know if you could see on the camera, but if you look in the sunlight, it's kind of hard to see here. But he does have more of a shiny hockey mask look. Can't really tell here with the lighting, but I did add that little bit of a wet look there, so it looks like, and he is not holding a weapon at the time. I do have the machete, and I do have the handheld sickle that comes with him. I don't have it wasn't an exclusive. I don't have the box, so I don't have the exclusive weapon or anything like that, but I do have the machete and stuff. So if somebody did buy this for me eventually, or if I do sell it, I do have the weapons for it. This is a custom base that I had gotten before I realized I was going to get a base, but I later acquired the original base. So I'm going to keep this, but if I sell him, I would give you the, whoever it was, I would give them the original Sideshow New Blood base that comes with them. So you'd get the base, you get the rework figure, the mask, which is the original mask. I just worked it a little bit, and weathered the head. Let me know. I don't even know yet for sure. Like I said, I don't do this for a business, so don't look at this as a sales pitch. I'm considering kind of weaning out some stuff, so he will be available. So just hit me up with a message or something if you think you might want him. If you want to save a little money, I think you can get something pretty decent for a low price. That's a little better than the stock figure. All right, so moving quickly, I don't want to run out of time here, but my part 6, same thing, same body, same clothes, everything is the same. That came out of the box. I just re-weathered, re-dyed the clothing, added some blood, kind of enhanced it, re-weathered the head a little bit. And I didn't have the exclusive with the arm, so I actually made my own severed arm. It's a 1/6 figure hand that I sculpted a decapitated arm with and painted it. I used some material to make the shirt. I had the camouflage. I was trying to mimic the way the shirt looked from the guy he ripped the arm off in the paintball scene. The machete, and I may sell him too eventually, but I'm not going to. I do have the box for him, and if I do sell him, I might charge a little more because this base is autographed by the actor that played him in Part 6, so it is a little more, collectible. It comes with an additional mask that I had gotten when I bought the second hand from the seller that had this, that has an extra bullet hole here, and this is a custom mask. I think that was made originally by Dark Artist. Now, you see I made the eyes smaller. I think some of the Sideshow hockey masks, they made the holes really kind of look, it looks pretty good. But you can see the holes are significantly bigger. So on this mask, I actually used some epoxy and I covered up the holes a little bit and blended it in with the paint job so that the holes appear a little smaller and I think a little more realistic. The Part 7 has bigger holes too, but for some reason they were made a little smaller by default, so they don't look as bad. Because if you look at this here, you can see it still looks bigger on this mask here. So I was okay with the holes on that mask, but the eye holes on here I did shrink. I reworked it, and I did widen the mask. And as you can see here, that's the original head sculpt that Sideshow did. Not the best, but I did repaint it and re-weather it a little more, kind of give it a little more of a zombie-ish look. I added some padding here within the mask, as you can see, to kind of help flatten the mask out, or I should say widen the mask a little bit, so it gives it more of that wider look. So I can't do this with one hand, so I'll put that mask back on later. And this, I had this spear from another custom. This kind of mimics the spear he used in that one scene towards the beginning of Part 6, before he even had the belt and all that from the paintball guy. I re-weathered, re-dyed, repainted the pants. I added some rips on by the feet, as you can see, to kind of make it mimic the movie a little more. So there you have it. One more look of the two of them together with their masks on. And I'll be back. I have some more Jasons to show off. One more that I might be selling as well that I'll show you down the road. My original custom Part 8, and I got some more to show. I've reworked some Sideshow Freddy's, and I'm going to do Leatherface and stuff. And like I said, if you already have a Sideshow 7 but you want him to look like this, contact me. I've done some commissions where I've taken their figure already owned and just reworked it, so I could do that too. Alright, this is Ron, aka Joebizz34, signing out. Peace out, guys. Later.